Austin loves to facilitate and really start the action off the bench. The sixth woman for this team, and Smith, someone that Coach Haynes said brings the energy down low. First team All-Stater at Union High School. Misses the second free throw.
Smith hasn't necessarily been a big scorer tonight, but she has been rebounding. And
Strong runs the floor and scores. Count the bucket and one for Asia Strong.
Strong getting going in the post. We saw her hit a few times from the perimeter, including ending the first half. But now she runs the floor right along with the best of the Orange and Tisha Hyman, as she's able to keep pace with Hyman and cash in.
13 points for Asia Strong, the Wichita State transfer. That's a season high. And on a night where Lewis has been on the bench, not playing the whole game, she's really elevated her level of play. LIU turns it over. Elena Rice looking like a quarterback, taking it away. Hyman down low for Wilson. Draws a double team, doesn't matter. Off the window and in.
And this is the best version of the Orange, getting down in transition and relying on their ability to run the floor when things aren't working out for them in the half court.
10 points for Shania Wilson. O'Brien misses the floater. And right on cue, the Buffalo transfer snares another board. Oh, dangerous pass and a dangerous collision. Claire Henson colliding with DeAsia Fair.
She was just going for the ball there, but clotheslines Fair en route. And Fair looked like she took a hit to the head there. Henson just jumping a second too late. Fair appears to be all right and will go to the line.
Well, Henson, person with 7 siblings. The names all start with C. Used to that rough play with her siblings growing up, perhaps. But Fair going to get credited with a couple of opportunities at the free throw line. Taking more of a distributor's role today with 5 assists and 11 points on 5 of 10 shooting from the floor. And she's up to a dozen. Player that averaged over 20 points in each of her seasons at Buffalo. Led the Bulls to the MAC championship 1 year ago and has now stolen the spotlight in the Salt City.
And she's dumped the ball off well to her bigs, who are starting to get going here with Strong, and Sanaya Wilson is Strong on cue, grabs an offensive board.
5th rebound of the game for Strong, and it leads to a pair for Wilson. Sanaya Wilson, a problem inside the paint.
Her best game in a Syracuse uniform thus far, and now the Orange forcing the Sharks into yet another turnover.
19 turnovers for Long Island, and the Syracuse bench loves it.
Woolley comes back on for the Orange as Wilson goes out, but Wilson providing some scoring touch for the Orange has just been a presence there, allowing the guards to get the ball down on the block.
Wilson had interest from Seton Hall, Central Michigan, St. Bonaventure, but stayed committed to Coach Felicia Leggett-Jack and said, hey, I know my people when I find my people, and these are her people. Woolley, turnaround Jay, count it. 8 points for Georgia Woolley.
And she stays hot there, hitting a couple of fadeaways, had a floater earlier as well. Woolley is providing that offensive spark that the Orange need in this game.
Loose ball out of bounds, last touch by Sydney Smith in Long Island. Back to the Cuse. The Orange, an 8-point lead into that last break, have since expanded to 18.
And that's a credit to the defense, really forcing the Sharks into making some unorthodox decisions.
Asia Strong has been incredible tonight for Syracuse. Playing with 3 fouls, but still staying aggressive. SU, her 4th school, started her career at Bradley, then took her talents to Trinity Valley Community College and was a member of a 32-1 team and was a top 10 JUCO recruit, according to Don Olson. Then she went to Wichita State and emerged as a second-team all-conference player, first-team preseason all-conference player 1 year ago. Added over 600 career points and about 300 rebounds in her career as a shocker. And was only in the transfer portal for about 20 minutes before Coach Felicia Leggett-Jack gave her a ring and added her to the Cuse roster.
And Strong is a full package for Syracuse, brings experience, length. We've seen the shooting touch today. And she mentioned earlier this week her healthy competition with Dariana Lewis when Lewis is on the floor. Her running mate out today, but Strong picking up the slack.
Hyman hits again. Boy, this Syracuse defense is swarming. The Orange erupting in the third quarter. It's a 22-point lead for the Cuse. Long Island needs a timeout. So how about this from Syracuse? Slow start in the first, slow in the second, but have really opened things up in the third. Defense leading to offense for Syracuse, and Tisha Hyman putting together an offensive display in the third quarter.